depressed because the Oklahoma City Thunder are in the NBA Finals. Let's forget about all the hockey talk I had for the past 2 weeks.
Congratulations to the Florida Panthers yesterday for clinching the Stanley Cup, and today, obviously, Canada's going to get representation, though. Look at that.
Yeah, I should have never said
from
stars in
Canada.
5.
No.
I should have never said stars in 5. Should have never said that.
Well,
ever.
technically, it was in 5.
Yeah, I was right. Wrong team.
Wrong team won.
Wrong team won.
Yeah.
Anyway, with overpronunciation of words, pronouncing our words more overpronounced than Katy Perry. This is the Bay Podcast. I am your host, The Crow. I don't know if you're aware of the new meme now, but they're basically making fun of how Katy Perry sings now.
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that she's not a singer, she is an astronaut.
She is an astronaut.
So I don't understand
now,
why.
So, yeah.
I don't understand why we're making fun of her singing abilities when she's clearly not a singer. She is an astronaut.
She's been in space a lot longer than her singing, so that's an astronaut.
That's true. That's true. Let's forget about all the other stuff she's done.
It's all like, hey, I'm saying.
Anyway, I am the Crow. Over here to my left is Buzz Carlton.
Howdy, everybody.
And to the very far right is Earl Grey Trey.
Hey, everybody.
We were all over the place this week.
We were.
We're always all over the place, so that's just us.
You know what? Let's talk about the real big topic of this week, guys. And with that, I believe we should go to the live read of the week.
Oh,
time for me to live read, huh?
You can either read it, Crow, or since I know you're suffering from the stars, this might be another one, big one that might be apt.
No.
Mr. Affable, Buzz Carlton, because
send it over to me.
All right. I will send it over to. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna do Family Feud. I'll send it over to you, and you can decide to play or pass.
Oh, that's great. I love that, actually.
All right. Here we go. Because I think it affects Buzz a lot more than it affects you.
Oh, now I'm getting worried.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I you know what? I think I'm gonna pass. I think Buzz Carlton should read this.
Okay, now I am
Buzz
worried.
Carlton.
I'm concerned here, guys. Guys,
are you ready? I'm gonna send this to you via Facebook. Are you ready?
I guess.
The minute you get it, you start reading. Okay.
All right.
That's how the game works.
Okay.
All right. Here you go.
Next week, you get first chance.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I just got it. Okay. Here we go. According to sources, the plans for SmackDown show length on USA Network changed back in January. WWE and USA agreed that the May 30th show would be the final Thank you! The final 3-hour presentation, with the show reverting back to 2 hours. On the June 6th edition, we are told the show will remain 3 hours for the foreseeable... Oh, fuck. As the USA Network was steadfast on keeping it that length. Sources say USA has been happy overall with the performance of the show, numbers-wise, with the extra third hour. Okay.
You can see the moment when his heart breaks.
That's why I read it real quick, and I was like, oh, this is going to destroy him.
Let's go to our SmackDown live watcher, Buzz Carlton. Buzz, how you feeling?
Sad.
Why you feel bad?
I was hoping.
Buzz, it's an extra hour of wrestling a week, Buzz. Now you get 2 hours of Dynamite, or like next week, you get 4 hours of AEW on Wednesday.
Oh my god.
You get 3 or 2.5 hours of Raw on Monday. You get 3 hours. You know what would be great, Crow?
What would that be?
Think of like those AEW pay-per-view weeks when Buzz is going to be watching 3 hours on Friday and like 10 hours on Saturday.
Why are you trying to kill me, bro?
You will have no life.
Why are you trying to kill me? What are you trying to kill me? Is that so talking about the all in weekend now? What? And then
oh my god.
and
Yeah,
not only
what do you
all
do
in,
about that?
I'm gonna have to do a double viewing, man. I'm gonna have to watch the all in on the living room and then watch the show. That's the
On
initial
this-
plan.
I think
my
you should
God.
abandon that plan.
I think you should just watch All In that night and then watch Great American Bash the next day.
That's probably
That's
what's
what
gonna
I
end up happening.
I don't think you need to torture yourself that way.
I mean, it's wrestling.
'Cause-
I'm gonna get
Because you're like an
tortured.
Indian summer in the middle of winter. Hard candy with a surprise
got-
center.
So like, well, first of all, I gotta say, Trey, why would you do this? I got so excited when they said that the 30th would be the final 3-hour presentation. I got so
Listen.
excited, and
Listen,
then
Buzz, listen, I only gave Crow the opportunity to play or pass, and he passed, my friend, and it went to you. Okay? That's the way this game works.
you did that knowing he was going to pass.
You know what?
That's fair.
Certainly did.
You're
Fair
both
fucks, bud.
Sick,
Fair fucks.
both of you. I'm the
I do
one who
AEW,
suffered. I'm
so
the victim.
I'm a sicko,
Yes.
apparently.
Sicko behavior
I'm-
over
I'm-
here by Buzz Carlton.
I'm the victim here.
By quote Buzz Carlton unquote.
So like, how
That's
dare
sicko
you?
behavior.
So like, USA keeping it 3
Sicko
hours
behavior by Earl Grey Trey.
is sick, Trey. How dare you? Oh man, I got so happy.
Listen, I had to drive 5 hours yesterday, okay? And I have to drive 5 hours tomorrow.
Drove 5 hours, then I'll do it again.
You're damn right.
I drove once.
I'm sorry. Once.
Buzz drove once. Buzz is like, I have an F-150. Me.
I do actually.
What?
I have a truck.
Okay.
What?
Okay, but you need a truck for hauling stuff, Grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a sedan.
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 You have some knickknacks, you put it back in your sedan,
No.
then tow it,
No.
and then you tow it to a cliff with your Ford F-15000, set it
Oh,
on
your
fire and give it a
Ford-
push.
Your Ford F-15000.
One less knick-knack.
Knick-knack.
Guess what? You just grew a third ball.
That's it. You're
Speaking
going
of
one
knick-knack, let's talk about my boy Stacks. Buzz, what's our Stacks report this week?
He beat Tony. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Tony. He won his battleground match against Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, we like Stacks.
So like, no, he wasn't on NXT the show this week, but he was on their pay-per-view PLE event.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
It's all like, and I apparently earned a rest. I mean, it's been interesting, of course. TNA Impact going on right now, which will I will check out more than likely tomorrow. It's all like, as we got our first cross-brand champion. It's all like Trick Williams is an NXT WWE contracted superstar, but is your current TNA, yes, I said TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, I think, well, first of all, you had to get the belt off Joe Hendry, because Joe Hendry, I have a feeling, is getting ready to go to WWE.
Yeah. Yep.
And what a creative way to promote this goodwill, I'll call it, this goodwill tour between the WWE and TNA.
Good fucking God.
I mean, as far as
I'll be the
NXT
first one to
stars
say it.
go, you
I'll be
know.
the first one to say it. I'll be the first one to say it. TNA got paid.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
They got paid.
It's all
Because that wouldn't happen at all in any era until this one.
What with WWE you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
I mean, because
Okay.
we can't forget,
Okay.
there was another cross-brand champion in TNA history
Man,
at one
yes.
point, And he was the man who cleaned a lot of titles back in the day. So,
He had every title.
he had every title. It's all like, and though I will say, though, nowhere near the lines of a Kenny Omega, there's no argument about that. Trick Williams is, to me, the top star in NXT. So, that is not, to say the least, they didn't just give it to anybody. They gave it to who they feel is going to be the guy,
Yeah.
And NXT is doing what it needs to do. It's paving the way for a lot of the next superstars for the main roster. So,
like, I'll be the first one to tell you, I caught an NXT the other day. It's way better than what it was.
It's
for
good.
a little while.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It really is, and you get to see a lot of things.
It feels like it doesn't drag too, which is, I think, the best part.
I think it's because of their shortened time. Because, like, you only have, like, so much time to tell a story. And, you got to get to the meat and potatoes,
And not only that, but
it's not like they got like 3 hours to do nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Though, even with the 2 hours that they utilize, it's still easy to have dead air on 2 hours. So I think they found a nice rhythm. I think the reason why is there's just so much going on down there, not only with, NXT, just the core brand itself, but you also got the TNA intermingling, and now the AAA intermingling, because, one of the reasons, Stephanie lost her title not only due to, the dirty tactics of what is now known as Fatal Influence and JC Jane, but she has also got her attention focused on AAA stars as well. So, there's a lot of intermingling going on. It's almost like, and I want to be careful when I say this because it will bring back one of the original concepts of NXT, but it seems like NXT seems to be the nexus of these brands.
So when you wake up one day,
yeah,
and you ask yourself, what the hell happened? Evolution just passed you by.
And we got not only that, but that actually, that just goes to show they also have Evolve that's hanging around NXT as well. So NXT's got TNA, AAA, Evolve, all this like just intermingling there along with their core stars. So it's all like it's going to be interesting to see where NXT goes from here. But I mean, without NXT, look at the stars. So we just got Julia and Roxanne Perez up. They've really focused on the women's division, especially in NXT. There's no doubt about that. One of their biggest stars, Braun Breaker, they just brought up. So from NXT, so it seems like maybe they're starting to do something with Carmelo Hayes now from NXT. Trick Williams, when he goes up there, I think he's gonna light it up. And then you got, your tag team divisions that, like Fraxium just came up. Like, NXT is building a core brand for this company. So, it's doing what it needs to do, and it is fun to watch.
Yeah.
Join us next week as Buzz Carlton tells us more about the great NXT experience.
NXT is a good experience indeed. Like, it is good stuff. And you get to see the younglings before they became cool.
Actually, the younglings get killed by Anakin Skywalker.
It's all we're not there yet.
Younglings like Ethan Page.
Yes, rookie.
Crow?
Yes, rookies
Crow,
like Ethan Page.
How old is youngling Ethan Page?
Well, don't forget about Sean Spears.
42.
42, yes. That's young. He's practically a baby. Sean
I'm
Spears,
just guessing. 42.
Practically a baby. It's all like...
All right. Ethan Page is 35. He's older than me.
Also older than me. Younger than Buzz, believe it or not, who's sitting at a whopping 72.
Sean Spears.
72 and a half.
The youngling Sean Spears Crow is 44 years old.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. But they are taking... I can't say for Ethan Page. Sean Spears is taking more of a managerial position, though he does wrestle from time to time. He has sort of taken that role as managerial for the most part as
Yeah.
the culling. It's all like leader of the culling, and it sounds like Natalie really wants to go to Evolve as well. So Natalia wants to help out those Evolve stars. So there's a lot of interlinking going on here, and NXT is fun. It really is. Is it like a main brand, and you'll get the same experience if you watch WWE or AEW's main brand? No, but it's fun. It's fun stuff, and you do see the next crop of stars that will pop up, and it's a good introductory, you know.
Because you don't have to hear Fiend like 20 billion times.
You probably will next year. Don't worry.
Fiend, 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 Fiend,
Fiend.
Fiend.
All right, let's go over some results from
Let's do it.
AEW's
To it.
Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing.
I will say I have
so-
seen clips.
This is the first Double or Nothing I think I've ever not watched, missed. Not intentionally. Like, it's not because I'm like anti AEW all of a sudden. It just happened to work out that way.
And I was just busy. I couldn't watch Double or Nothing. I had stuff going on Sunday, so I couldn't do it.
It would have been better if it was Saturday, I will admit. Saturday,
Tony. Saturday.
Saturday would have been a
Tony.
lot better.
Don't let
Be
WWE
brave.
scare you, Tony.
Do it.
Yeah, gross that. Just do it.
Yeah.
He never had a problem calling him out in the past.
Yeah, Tony.
Hell-
That was pre TKO takeover. I think now that there's a big company that owns him, he's like,
Yeah. Now that there's somebody that's potentially equally
Because
financial.
he has to be nice now because TKO has UFC.
TKO
and
owns
they could be
everything.
using-
Yeah.
Yeah. How is that not a conglomerate? I'm sorry. How is that not monopolizing?
I mean,
it's pretty much the same way how there's like only 5 brands of like consumer products in the US, but they just own all the sub brands.
yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me, but okay.
They could easily say it is technically a conglomerate. It's not a monopoly because AEW exists.
Yeah.
And Impact exists.
Yeah.
So technically not a monopoly. Bellator exists in MMA. Technically not a monopoly.
Yeah, Monopoly
You have
is
other
everything.
options.
Yeah.
But Bellator's its
No.
own separate entity, isn't it?
Yeah, Bellator is its own separate entity, which means that TKO can't be a monopoly because technically Bellator exists. It just sucks and gets no coverage because UFC has all the big name fighters.
Oh wait, but Bellator has nothing to do with anything. They're their own thing.
Yeah, I know. I was saying TKO is a conglomerate, but they're not a monopoly.
Right, but what does that have to do with the UFC, Bellator? I thought Bellator was completely separate of UFC and had no ties.
It is. TKO can't be a monopoly because it exists in its own realm, and Bellator does not have any.
I feel like I'm just confusing myself.
You are, Buzz. You get me, right?
Yeah, I'm not a man of science.
No,
Okay.
I totally understand. Like, yeah, I'm in agreement.
I'm not
like,
a
it's not,
scientist,
yeah.
guys.
So, like, I always say,
I'm not a scientist.
No, it's all right. Yeah, but
This has been Trey tries to explain business to Crow.
business, yeah. And if
I'm
we're
not-
talking about Monopoly, usually just like in the board game, a Monopoly is you own 100% of everything. Like if like there's no other option, you own it all. It's all like
Yeah, but if you don't buy the property though, it goes to auction.
and then it's
So
not.
what happens then?
If you don't own it, it's not a monopoly. If there is an alternative option out there, it's not a monopoly.
But where'd you get all those pink 50s, you cheating whore?
It's all like, I'm not saying you can't get rich. I'm just saying, it's not a monopoly.
Guys, we have 2.5 months to figure this out, okay?
Fucking
then-
touch
and
your
then we get-
grandpa.
Well,
And
yeah.
then we get to do this again.
I mean, to be fair, in 2.5, it could be a different story altogether. We don't know. So
Yeah.
We should play Monopoly later.
maybe WWE partner. Yeah.
God.
Jeez, it's been a while.
It's been a
Double or
while.
Nothing 2025 took
Yay.
place on Sunday, May 25th, from the Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, Arizona, guys. Former home of Aaron. Anyways,
Yes.
let's get to the pre-show here. We had 2 matches. We had Anna Jay and Harley Cameron defeating Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. Mega Bane and Penelope Ford would go on to beat them in a no disqualification match last night on Dynamite. So take that for what it is.
So I was right. Is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure I had that.
Our second match, we had the team of Bandito, or no, actually, the losing team was RPG Vice, consisting of Rocky Romero, Trent Beretta, and the crew, consisting of Leo Rush, Lashley,
Lashley.
and Action Andretti, losing against the team of, I guess, somewhat Bay podcast favorite whenever we see him, Bandito. We like him.
Bandito.
AR Fox and Los Titanes del Air, consisting of Commander and goddamn it, Buzz.
Yeah.
Buzz.
Yeah.
They can't keep doing this to me. Hologram. Buzz. Hologram.
Hologram.
Why was? Why?
Your boy.
No.
Hey, at least it wasn't
No.
Big Boom AJ, because apparently you despise him.
Well, fuck him too. But like, I don't understand Hologram. Have you seen his mask? It looks like shit.
It does.
Yeah, his whole presentation looks like shit.
It is indeed
Hey.
shit.
It's not great. Can you put him in like a suicide type mask, please? It would make him a lot more appealing to me. I
Can
don't
you
like
have
the
it?
fact
Can you
that,
can you
like-
have it be like a voiceover and it's like super like dark and raspy?
Yes, and make it Kazarian.
And can, yeah, I was about to say, can you make Hulk Hogan unmask him at some point?
Speak of Hulk Hogan, first of all, rest in peace, Rick Derringer, real American
Yes.
guy. Second of all, fuck you, WWE. Sorry for going on a tangent, guys. Fuck you, WWE. You could put out a rest in peace Rick Derringer thing, but you can't wish Jim Ross a well recovery on his fucking cancer.
Yeah.
You can't even wish him well wishes on his cancer.
It's all like, this is not even a wrestling thing. This is a human thing now.
Oh,
know?
he works for AEW. Fuck off.
Isn't these
you.
the same people
Something
that had the fuck
transcended
cancer campaign? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a stand up to cancer thing. I guess, stand up to cancer unless you work for AEW.
yeah.
In that case,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
Then you can die.
Yeah, fuck you, AEW. Or WWE.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Damn,
I mean,
Trey.
Yeah, fuck
Tell
you,
us how you
AEW.
feel.
but-
Tell us
clip
how you
that.
really
Don't
feel,
clip
man.
that. Don't clip that, please. Oh god.
And
Okay.
clip.
We fuck you.
It's my time to clip your ass.
No.
And that's getting
no.
clipped.
Crow's counter clipping you.
I got counter clipped.
Anyways, I get to do it because our first match in. Buzz.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Oh.
Say hello to your Owen winner,
Oh.
the CEO.
CEO. CEO. CEO.
Mercedes Moné defeats Jamie Hayter. She's going on to All In to challenge Tony Storm. Tony Storm
Come on, Crow.
for the
CEO.
Women's World Championship.
CEO.
That
on.
pisses me off. I'm on Team Crow for that one. I don't want Tony Storm to lose.
That's
See?
I want her to win.
See?
guys. She's going to lose. I'm sorry.
She's timeless, goddammit.
Yes. Timeless.
Listen, her
but
match had a happy ending, okay?
She's timeless, but her time is up.
All right, John Cena.
Oh yeah, I like how Crow's like, oh yeah, I saw clips of that and clips of Double or Nothing, and then the first thing that he actually mentioned that could be a notable clip is Tony Storm's match had a happy ending.
Had a happy.
Of course
Sure
you saw
did.
clips, Crow.
Yeah, you bet your sweet Bippy I did.
Sweet
God
Bippy.
damn it. Our second match, guys, was a tag team match. FTR fucked the Revival with Big Stoke. They defeated DG Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness with Daddy Magic Matt Menard by technical submission after Garcia got knocked out.
Which boo.
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 We
So,
hate that.
Our next match was a stretcher match. Ricochet defeated Mark Briscoe. Fuck Ricochet, he's bald.
He's bald.
Also,
yes.
Mark Briscoe's getting a Crochet violation.
Yeah, is he? He's getting a few probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
showed
know
some
why.
pretty graphic stuff.
Yeah.
You know why.
Yeah.
You
I
showed
don't
some.
think
Oh,
I have
yeah.
to. I don't have to repeat
Oh yeah.
it.
So maybe it was a good thing I didn't quite see the savageness that was this stretcher match. Seen some things
Oh
already.
yeah. No.
I will say I
our
did
next-
appreciate the spot where they had to use the I think this was the match, but they basically Briscoe stopped Ricochet from closing the back of the ambulance with a fucking crutch.
Yeah.
I did like that spot. I thought that was kind of fun.
It also brings into consideration that crutches do exist in ambulances.
They do,
Yeah, they do.
as they should.
That's
They
a
do, in
real
fact, do.
ambulance,
It's a
guys.
real
It's
ambulance.
not a
Yeah.
gimmicked ambulance.
No, it's not gimmicked. You know what? They didn't try to cut it in half or nothing before.
Tony's
they
like,
used
yeah.
It's not a worked ambulance, guys. It's a shoot
it's not-
ambulance.
It's
It's
not
real.
a stunt granny. It's not a stunt granny.
It's a real boy.
We have to do a Baywatch along of that Wrestling's Greatest Secrets.
Yes, she's a stunt granny.
Stunt granny. Speaking of stunt grannies, guys, the next match was
jeez.
for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. As they hurt people, guys. Lashley and Shelton Benjamin with MVP and the newest member of the Hurt Syndicate, MJF.
MJF.
Or as I'm calling him now, the Cosmo Kramer of the Hurt Syndicate, defeat
Jerry Gold.
once again the most confusing tag team according to Crow, the Sons of Texas, consisting of Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara.
That team does not make sense to me at all.
Yeah. But if they're the
Like,
Sons of
you
Texas,
Sammy Guevara's not even from Texas, is he?
it's all like, is that?
I think he is. Actually.
Yeah, I think he is. It's all like he's from
What part?
I think Houston. I thought.
Houston,
That doesn't
bro,
count.
Houston.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. That's not
Doesn't count.
Texas.
To me though,
What is
that's such
What is it?
yeah. What is
It's like LA Light. That's
L.A. Light?
That's Houston.
L.A. Light.
Yeah,
L.A. Night. Yes.
LA Light.
Crow,
Probably.
It's literally
Maybe.
Crow. It's literally right by a place called Pasadena. Are you sure it's not just LA?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's basically LA.
It's the L.A.
basically
Yeah,
LA.
it's just basically the out of state L.A. right there. It's all like.
I mean, that's where they're all going. You know, the Great Migration, as they say.
It's all
Yeah.
like, I mean, but this is such a WWE type thing that AEW is doing. Be like, well, Dustin Rhodes is from Texas, Sammy Guevara is from Texas. Let's put them together.
God
Just
damn
like
it, they're
a
going to win the
Power
tag
Ranger.
titles.
They're gonna win the tag titles. Yes.
Let's put them together.
Sammy Guevara once again, only 31 years old.
How am I?
Wait.
Sammy Guevara?
Wait. Do you count Booker T as a Texan?
Yeah,
He's from
But
Houston.
he's from Houston.
and I mean, he's from Texas. I don't know what to tell you.
Our next match, guys.
Not gonna ask any more questions.
No, I'm not actually.
Okay,
Hey.
good. You probably should.
Crow, who's the Continental Champion?
It was Okada, wasn't it?
Great, you're right. It still is Okada. He
Ah,
beats
nice, thank
Steve-O
you.
Mike Bailey, and retains his Continental Championship. Once again, guys, like I said, he's facing Kenny at All In for the for both titles. And we'll
Yeah,
finally
it
get rid
makes
of that
it
title.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our next match is now branded the Crow Happy Ending match for the AEW World's Women's Championship.
Yeah.
As Timeless Tony Storm defeats Mina Shirakawa, and then they kiss.
And then they kiss. You know,
I see.
honestly, that's my match of the year. I'm gonna go ahead and just call it now. Nothing's gonna make me feel happier than the ending of that match.
Buzz, make a new doc called matches we think are match of the year. and
Matches,
Put
yeah.
the match in there, please.
Put that. Okay, will do.
Thank you. I'll while you're doing that and taking all the time to talk about that or write that down, I'm gonna say the next match, Anarchy in the Arena.
Hey,
Here we go.
Anarchy.
Kenny Omega, Swerve Strickland, Willow Nightingale, Samoa Joseph, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Shibata with Prince Nana defeat the Death Riders, consisting of Moxley, Claudio, Marina Shafir, Wheeler Yuta, and the Bucks, I guess.
They were in the match too.
Yeah, they were in the match, and they, fucking Swerve like annihilated everybody. And in my mind, just like fucking Swerve won that match single-handedly. Maybe with Willow.
I think with Willow, because I'm a huge Willow Nightingale fan.
Me too. Buzz, anything to add? What'd you think about this match?
So, like, I will have to see it because it makes me wonder, Anarchy in the Arena matches are always special. So, like, it is nice to know that the Death Riders and the Elite lost.
They played bodies. They played bodies for half the match.
You did say that they were playing bodies, so you were very excited for sure.
I was. I
would have been okay with that, but I would have preferred Psycho Stick's version of bodies.
Oh my God, Psycho Stick! I haven't heard them in forever.
Right?
Yeah. With the hokey fucking pokey.
Though
wasn't I the one that showed you the hokey fucking pokey?
No, I know about it when I was on my hiatus.
Oh yeah.
Though I will say I did appreciate that picture of the Young Bucks attire during that particular contest.
Yeah. Okay, Young Bucks win for entrance of the year though. That was hilarious. I was like, "What the fuck is this? This is insane. I love it." And then
I just don't appreciate the fact that the Young Bucks can keep getting away with this.
Hey, they're the founders.
They can't keep getting away with this.
What are they getting away with at this point? Like, here's the thing. We're always like, oh, the Young Bucks, fuck them. They can't do anything. Well, they can wrestle. They can talk. They can make us hate them. They make other people job. No, they've lost the majority of their matches in the past year and a half.
I'm just saying, they just can't keep getting away with this.
Like, what do we... At this point, I'm like, I don't like them. But what more can we ask for? We wanted them gone for a few months, and they left for a few months. I mean, God, like, they've pretty much done everything. At this point, it's like, I am realizing I might have an irrational hate. Just like Mark Marrow or Brawl for All.
You did,
But what you're saying is
what
you're saying is they can't keep getting away with this.
They can't keep getting away with this.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Speaking of getting away with, in the next match, Don Callis got away with one when Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, and Josh Alexander, aka the Don Callis family, aka the DCF, with Don Callis and Lance Archer, defeated Steve Aoki's Paragon, consisting of Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roger Strong.
Aoki. Did you really drop a Steve Aoki reference?
I did drop a Steve Aoki reference, yes.
I'm proud of you.
Are you liking my results reading today, by the way?
You know what? I 10 out of 10, my friend.
He's full of vigor today. Full of vigor.
I am full of.
You got me excited for a show I didn't watch.
Well, AEW, call me. I could use a better job.
Yeah, because this one isn't panning out. That's for sure.
This match was all right. I guess it was 12 minutes 50 seconds. I like the fact that we got to see a lot more of Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita than Josh Alexander. I'm not the Josh Alexander mark here. That's Buzz. He really likes Josh Alexander. And Lance Archer did commentary, which was great.
How did he? So he did good.
I give him a 6.
He did well.
he did, you know, a 6 I guess is great for never doing commentary.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, he needs that push. Like, he's been in the company for so long, and he's always been teetering on that what seemed to be a push, and then never getting that, you know, like push forward, like, you know.
You think he should consider joining the Philadelphia Eagles?
Maybe.
So like
You never know.
he would be good for the what now banned tush push. So
Is it banned
Is
now?
it banned?
I don't know.
No, I thought no, it passed.
I thought they
Did
said
it-
no.
Oh, did it pass? Okay, I couldn't
It
remember.
It's good.
Okay, so
It's good. It's tush push
Yeah,
is still
like-
there.
Okay.
Yeah, the Lions were like, no, don't ban it. We want the smoke. Remember, we had that whole
Yeah.
thing.
I didn't realize that it passed. I thought for sure it was gonna fail.
No.
Well, I mean,
No,
because
it's
we're
all-
not we're
it's all
not
good.
scared of them. Like we're not scared. Like we want to know that.
I'm not afraid.
So like we want to know
Take a
that
stand.
when we win, we've beaten your best. We don't want
Everybody,
any excuses.
come take my hand.
So like we're not.
On the Eagles, touch your ass with my hand
Yeah.
and
Touch.
push the tush.
Yeah, that's right, Eagles. Touch our ass, damn it. Touch our ass. We gotcha.
Touch the ass.
All right.
Oh,
That's
my
getting
God,
clipped.
okay. We're
That's
almost
getting
done. We're almost done.
Are
Our
we?
last match, guys, the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Cup Tournament Final. Who's going to go on to beat Moxley at All In? It is, and we said it last week, we wouldn't be upset if this happened. Hangman Adam Page.
Man.
Hanger.
It's all like
And
yeah.
there are some people that are online that are like, oh, he had the worst ratings in AEW history. That was like
You.
2020,
COVID?
guys.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta say. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had the worst rating in AEW.
So like and what
How
are
about that?
what are ratings anyway? I mean, damn.
What a maroon.
What a maroon. I mean, seriously, like at this point, I really don't care about ratings. I'm liking AEW. I'm liking WWE.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. By the way, I give this show a 6.5.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
That's not
I
bad.
will-
Really,
I will
I'm
abstain from voting.
Same.
I'm docking 2 points. I'm docking 2 points for time.
Oh yeah, because you said it was like what, like 1 o'clock in the morning or something like
Oh
that.
my god, it was 1 o'clock when it was done, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I am no.
Welcome to the East, pal. Welcome to the East.
Jesus Christ!
Welcome to my world. So like you merely adopted the Eastern time zone. I was born in it. Thrived
know,
in it.
okay.
Raised
Okay,
by it.
there's no hyperbole there because you're right. You're right. And you know what, Buzz? You know what? Unlike you, I don't like it.
I'm
Trey,
not
first of all, first of all, you really shouldn't use big words like hyperbole around Buzz. You know how he gets.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't need
I'm
your
sorry.
hyperboles. All right, you know.
I'm sorry, Buzz. I'm sorry. Hyperbole.
So
Thank
like,
you.
I don't need your hyper ballets here. All right, you know, with your hyperboles
Listen, isn't wrestling just pretty much hyperbole, guys?
in a way.
It kind of is, yeah.
No, it's like a circus, and they're like dancing clowns. They're all just dancing clowns, you know. Don't you
Dancing
understand?
clowns,
So, like,
yeah.
dancing
Just
clowns.
dancing clowns. Don't you understand?
So,
Just dancing clowns.
so like, and that clown just got fired. That's all. That's all it is. That's all it is.
That's
boys.
all it is. No more dancing for me, boys.
No more dancing. No more Jimmy. There ain't no Jimmy
No more
Kane.
wrestling for me,
All right.
boys.
Uh,
I'm not a has-been. I'm a never was.
you get it, stupid? Now get out of here. I'm
Get the hell
done
out
with
of my
you.
house.
Get the hell out of my house. I'm done with you. Get out. I love that movie.
It's such a great
So
movie.
we have some rumors to get to, guys. before
Yeah,
we
yeah,
get
let's
on
get to
for
it.
Give
this
us the
week.
rumors.
Okay, so Jonathan Coachman on his podcast said
Yeah.
said this. He said the one thing I know is that Vince McMahon wants to buy back WWE.
It's not happening, pal.
Pretty much PW Nexus put up an article where Mass J, one of the reporters, said, I was given word that TKO is not interested in selling off WWE. The source I spoke to laughed at the thought of Vince purchasing it back.
Yeah.
It's very possible Vince wants it back, But at this point, WWE is not for sale.
And it shouldn't
It
be.
wouldn't be for sale. It's profitable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it costs $100 for a cheap seat. I'm sorry, $400 for a cheap seat. It's all like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but no,
And
that's
some of that could also be Ticketmaster too.
yeah, it's definitely because of Ticketmaster, 100%. It's all like, but for the record, WWE and Vince McMahon will never be together again. That relationship is done. You're right. Coach may be right about one thing. Vince may want it back. He might want,
He's not getting it
but
back.
he's not getting it back. He doesn't. I mean, he doesn't have enough money to buy it back. He doesn't, and he's going to need that money because because he's going to be paying. So it's all like, no, Vince. And WWE doesn't need Vince. We don't want Vince. No, like it's not happening. Especially the fact that TKO bought WWE to create this conglomeration that they started here, and they will continue to, grow. Not just in. I mean, they've gone into bull riding, for crying out loud. Bull riding.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Hey, to be fair, bull riding's kind of fun to watch.
This is going to be the thing going forward, I think, is that TKO is looking to diversify. They're going to get a lot more brands.
huh?
And I think at some point, once you get enough stuff under your belt, you could start selling off properties and getting big chunks of money for them.
Which
that's
will
when-
happen.
That's when WWE gets sold to the Saudis.
Ooh, hopefully not.
Here's the reason why I think so. I mean, they've already. I don't think it's any shock to anybody. They've already invested in Formula One teams, so
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Formula One, a rich people's sport, and who's richer than the Saudis? Nobody.
No, they're pretty rich.
Well,
Oh.
well,
I mean,
there's pretty rich people out there.
yeah, they're CEOs and entrepreneurs.
But yeah.
Born in 1964.
Jeffrey
Jeffrey Bezos.
Bezos.
Clap, clap.
Beth Jesus.
Come on, Jeffrey.
What's
you
Beth
can
Bezos
do it.
doing in the Impact Zone?
What's Beth Jesus doing here? Because I want to.
Beth Bezos.
Yeah. Trey was Beth Jesus.
I still am Beth Jesus. I'm waiting for 1.0 to come out.
There you go.
I said Jesus, not Jesus. Okay.
I said
Um,
Bezos.
No. I made a faux pas there.
Oh.
I am Beth Jesus.
Whoa.
Gesundheit. You said you made a faux pas. I was saying Gesundheit.
Okay, so we have our next and probably our last thing of the week here, guys. Last bit of news concerning the Janelle Grant lawsuit. We got an update here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have an update.
John Laurinaitis has been dropped as a defendant and is now cooperating with Janelle Grant's team.
Which means
Uh-oh.
Vince is probably going to jail.
When that shit happens, that means you essentially will just want to save your own ass.
Yeah.
And that's what Johnny
Wait,
Ace did.
is this a criminal
He was
lawsuit?
like,
I thought
"I
this
am
was just
not-"
a civil lawsuit. Is there crimes being charged?
The Fed's looking into it.
Because I figured all like statute of limitations would be like gone by now unless somebody got murdered. Which who knows? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's also like some RICO shit too that is being investigated right now. I don't know if that anything
wow.
has come from that, but the same stuff that's going on with Diddy also is going on with Vince McMahon. Believe it or not.
Okay, never mind.
Oh.
Then yeah, he's in trouble. That because I don't think there is a statute on that stuff.
No, there's no statute on RICO stuff.
I mean,
Again,
And that's why
I
he's
don't-
not buying
again,
back the
I could
WWE. He
be-
doesn't have time.
I could be 100%. I could be misremembering, but I remember there being like the Fed was looking into RICO charges or something like that. I don't remember.
I can't.
However,
wait.
comma.
Because with Laurinaitis making this deal, be like, and they dropping the lawsuit. That's basically like they're
There's
admitting
something
guilt.
bigger coming
Yeah,
down the pipe.
yeah. There's guilt
There's something big.
there's guilt being admitted, and they literally said they dropped the lawsuit for him to provide evidence to this. Like, so that means
Yeah.
something happened.
Vince's team did offer a counter report here. They went on record to say today's dismissal of John Laurinaitis as a defendant does not alter the facts in this case in any way. Vince McMahon never mistreated Janelle Grant. No matter how many press releases her team issues, the truth remains unchanged. As Mr. Laurinaitis' lawyer previously said, Mr. Laurinaitis corroborates with Mr. McMahon in declaring that Miss Grant's allegations of sexual abuse and coercion in her complaint are completely unfounded.
Until so that John Laurinaitis is that guy who he'll side with wherever the wind is blowing, and now the wind is blowing the other side. Be like, all right, let's crack a deal. I need to get out of this. So like,
I'm just saying, I think there's gonna be something bigger coming down the road.
Oh, there
and
absolutely
Johnny A
is.
saw the writing on the wall, and he was like, "Nah, I don't want any part of that smoke.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Let me get out of this one."
Almost like switching sides. He was like, yeah, like, no, they're winning now. I'm going over there.
It looks nicer over there.
The grass is greener on this side, pal. All right.
Also, we have a little bit of Bay podcast news I want to bring up before we get out of here.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
So, in episodes past, we have often joked about a certain lead-in show to WWE Raw.
Oh,
And
yes.
for those of you that are fans of the show, which I don't know why you are, but for those of you that are fans of the show, you know of a certain meme that we've come up with. I don't know if we've came up with it, but we've always ran with the idea that this person should be a downloadable character for WWE 2K. That person is Chris Chrisley. We have an update for Chris Chrisley, as some of you may be aware. He was in jail for fraud.
I think tax fraud. Yeah.
Yeah, tax fraud. He just got pardoned.
Chrisley strikes again.
So, boys, may I reintroduce? We need to have Chris Chrisley in the next WWE game. I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
Now's the perfect time. He's now completely innocent.
Tell me he's not going to feud with IRS.
That's honestly the way I was going.
Yeah. Erwin R. Shyster, I'm coming for you because I'm Todd Chrisley.
I'm going to tell you right now, IRS, I'm coming for your ass.
I'm sorry, I forgot. This is WWE, so we'll probably change it. No, I'm Chris Chrisley. So that's no. Because we got to change the name. It's like WWE, right? I mean, you can't use your name.
Yeah.
It's all like...
You can.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit did. I'm sorry, that was my favorite reference, but...
Wow. Okay, then.
But he did.
Well played.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
That was a time when you could use your name. This was only a senile Vince recent thing before he sold. He couldn't use your real name. That's why you had name changes all of a sudden. Like Walter is Gunther, and it's all like it's not Raquel Gonzalez, it's Raquel Rodriguez, and and more.
Yes.
But yes, he's out. He is now officially eligible to be a downloadable character in WWE 2K gaming.
Play as Chrisley. I tried to find that meme the other day, but I could not find it to save my life.
Oh man.
You know what's funny about the whole Vince McMahon thing. So people are like, how there's a settlement also involved with the John Laurinaitis thing. Who's paying the settlement for John Laurinaitis? And people are like, they're antis for AEW. Yeah. They're like, it's Tony Khan. Tony Khan's bankrolling John Laurinaitis' settlement.
It's the Khan
to get back at Vince McMahon.
It's the Khan.
It's like, you fucking people will just like try to make everything about Tony Khan.
It's all like,
You guys
You
are
know-
more. You guys listen. You guys are more fucking coked out than he is. Okay.
oh yeah,
Go
he's
fuck
on
yourselves.
something. It's all like, because we all know Detroit has buildings and cars.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We have to show Crow. We have to show Crow that. All right. Let's end the show. Crow, let's get out of here.
Yeah, all right. We gotta get out of here. All right, we'll talk to you guys next week, where I will cry once more over the Dallas Stars losing. Just check us out on our socials. Per the usual, I'm at Austin_Calvillo.
I am at the Level Up Gamer.
I am at EGTV. Yeah.
And remember, kids, you're like an Indian summer. In the middle of winter, you're a hard candy with a surprise center.